It's the venue that's had plenty of success, come through it since the mid-2010s, as well as a few Lombardi trophies. It's GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. Straight ahead, it's an AFC intra-conference contest between the Denver Broncos and the Kansas City Chiefs. Set to go is the kicker, Harrison Butker. And we're underway from Kansas City. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. First play is to the air. We've got a screen to the running back. He finds room right away. Down the sideline to the 45. At the 20. Touchdown, Denver! The Broncos take a 6-0 lead right away. One snap in, and this offense as efficient as they could be, partner, and looking very dangerous to begin this ball game, too.
Yeah, you know, it's one thing for coaches to tell us in our production meetings they want to be a quick strike offense, got to be explosive. But they put that talk into action. One play from scrimmage, one touchdown, and one massive statement sent across the field.
Will Lutz now on for the extra point. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Will Lutz now on for the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Broncos will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
Here we go, Scott.
Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. He's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs. Here we go.
This is Walker on 2nd. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Offense in the hurry up here.
Brings up 3rd down.
On 3rd down, Walker. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
1st and 10 now from the 46.
Here we go. Go.
Running with Walker again. He's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. Offense up to the line fast.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
Going to the ground again on first. Much better job keeping him contained this time. He's going to be marked down right near the line of scrimmage. Offense in the hurry up here.
Brings up second and 10.
Second down, Walker's going to get it again. And that one doesn't get him much. Give him maybe a yard. It's third down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here.
Hey, here we go.
3rd and long for him here. Escapes the pocket. His first throw is an interception. Jacorian Bennett has it. And the Broncos will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Well, for their sake, partner, I sure hope the rest of their pass attempts this game go a whole lot better than that, because it is pretty clear this defense came to play.
And I can promise you this, Kate, nowhere on that opening script does the word interception ever appear. You never want to see an INT. Now they're going to have to flush it. That's the key here for this quarterback in the offense. Got to flush that mistake and press on ahead.
Working on first down. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. And that brings up second down.
I'm just kind of laughing because I can feel the armchair quarterbacks going, I can make that throw. And anybody who's actually made those throws says you have no idea what it feels like with everybody breathing down your neck. That play's got to be right, timed up right. It certainly wasn't.
70 yards on the carry. Now they've got 3rd and 3.
That's a gain of 7.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Send the tight end in motion. So before 3rd down whistles, and yep, the timeout comes in. And after burning a couple early, they're down to 1 to work with now. To the line. Here's 3rd and 3. Back to throw. Pushes it towards his running back, but it's going to wind up incomplete. It brings up 4th down.
I think that was the type of play we expected out of this defense to start the game. You can't undo that opening drive touchdown they gave up, but that can sure help to get yourself off the field with that 3rd down stop.
And this one never had a shot. It's well over the goal line and the end zone entirely. That'll be a touchback. Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Don't jump. Ready? Right.
First play of the drive. Here's Walker. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 19-yard line.
Extend. Right.
Now Fields. Forced out to his right. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target. Pride connected with Xavier Worthy there. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
I like that right there, Kate. Early in this game, show your cards. Double this guy. They know his ability, his reputation. Make somebody else beat you.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Here we go. Move it. Right.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
That's played at the 43. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 48-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10.
Yep, 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
We send a man in motion. They'll run here on 1st down. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. That's a nice quick correction for this front Bronc. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
19, Tiger, 19, Tiger. Panther 60, Panther 60. Panther 11, Panther 11. Let's go.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. This is caught by Jalen Waddle. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Dumps it off to his running back. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down. All right, here we go. 2nd down. He's dropping back to throw. Connecting on the slant. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. They get 19 on that pickup. And that's good for a Broncos 1st down.
1st down, Broncos.
From the red zone on 1st. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Bronc, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know it's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
Throwing it again here. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down after a short gain. Working quickly here.
And it's 3rd down.
They kick the running back in motion. They'll throw, 3rd and long. Brought in. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow. What a season this guy is having. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. Return coming from the 6. And he's out a little short of the 30.
First down and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
This, our last play of the quarter.
Here we go.
Throwing on 1st down. Fields. He gets it complete to Kenneth Walker. And he's out of bounds on the final play of our opening quarter. It's the end of the 1st in this AFC West showdown. It's a 10-0 ball game. Back to Arrowhead in just a moment. About set for the 2nd quarter. Chiefs football here. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10. Right up the gut. Some good running here as he gets him 7 on that 1st down carry.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. Handoff running left. Walker. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up. So the run goes backwards. What do you think, Brock? Is it time that they start getting a little more aggressive, take some more risks offensively?
Not in my book. You've not earned that right. I think a lot of play callers feel that same way, too. I mean, you get to earn the right to be aggressive and take shots when you can do the basics, like, I don't know, run for a positive gain.
Easy, easy, easy. Here we go. Hey, going out. We're going. Green 19. Did I see that?
Fields now on 3rd. Rolling left, buying some time. He's going to run for it. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And it's going to be 1st down, Kansas City.
1st down. 1st down at the 29-yard line.
Fields to throw it. Flush down now to his left. And this one's incomplete. Too low as it skips off the ground.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket. Genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Ball still on that 29-yard line as they come up to it. 2nd and 10.
Here we go. 58. Who's that? Tonight.
Back to throw. Here's Fields. Brought in close to the 8. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs start to fight back with their first points of this game. It seems like a lot of the time, Brock, even if the results aren't quite as flashy every rep, tight ends are even more reliable scorers than a lot of receivers are when it comes to the passing game.
Yeah, I would agree with that, but there's also a lot more real estate for them to work with, right? Think of the receivers. They got to deal with the sidelines, that 12th defender. Many of these tight ends, they've got a ton of field to work with, and when they prove to the quarterback they could be a difference maker, he'll look for them.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Volley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Has this at the 6. And he made a push for the 30-yard line before going out just a bit shy.
At their own 28-yard line.
Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. And this gets close to the red zone. He is inside the 25.
Anytime you get that chunk of yards, gosh, you can just feel it in the stadium. It just changes the whole complexion of the drive. They're now set up beautifully in enemy territory to end this series with points.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. They run it. Here's R.J. Harvey. And they make the play at the 23, a gain of only a little. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Harvey once more. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Give him 4 on that run. That's going to bring up 3rd and 5.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
From the gun on 3rd down. This one's in range, but it gets knocked away. Couldn't connect, and that brings up 4th down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
The kick by Lutz is good, and that'll double their lead to 6.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm, and no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm than start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Drive begins with a walker run. Nothing doing here as he only manages the arm. Working quickly here.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Now it's Fields. Short pass brought in. And he's going to have this down to the 42-yard line. It's a gain of 22. And that's a Chiefs 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
First down from the 42.
Here we go, Snacks. Green 19, can I see that? Tonight.
Here's Walker running right. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Here we go, son. Hey, K. Green 19, 11. That's 35. Hey, going out. We're going. Punch right.
So 2 minutes still to play in this first half, partner. Stick around. More from Arrowhead on the other side. Second down now, 7 to go.
Here we go. Punch right.
Fields throwing here. Getting out to his left. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Fields on third. Escapes out to the left. A lot of mess on the move here. And they're going to be working from the red zone as he reaches the 16. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of you guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Okay, don't jump. Ready? Move 58, move 58. Go.
Walker running to the right. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
Sometimes I just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. Just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
319, get to that. Right.
Looking to throw Fields. Escapes the pocket. And this is going to be a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs tie it in the final minute of the half. Timeout taken by Kansas City. It's second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. When you reach the status that he has around the league, Brock, well, we all, at this point, expect him to be making plays like this when he's targeted down near the end zone.
Yeah, I think the best thing I can say about this dude is he makes it look easy a lot of the time. And this game, trust me, is never easy. It speaks to how well he plays this position.
The kick is good, and expect that to stand now. This flag appears to be the player who jumps early looking to block that kick. Looks like they're going to happily turn this one down and let the play stand.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Butker on now to kick this one away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
First and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
All right, Denver getting everybody set. So they've got 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. That's going to be incomplete. First time he's looked his back's way this game, but no results yet.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays, discussing them and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense. Not on that one.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Let's go.
Looking in the air here. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
They're going to throw out of the gun. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked by Alohi Gilman. And the Chiefs are going to have it after his second interception of the season. He was trying to fit it into a window in the zone coverage, but by the time he let it go, boy, Brock, that lane had closed, and someone was there to make a play on it.
What you're trying to do in zone coverage defensively is make that quarterback see a window that isn't actually there. And as soon as he takes the bait and sends it over the middle, well, you got 1, 2, 3 defenders all there in range to go pick it off.
Hey, Ken.
Fields on first down. Buying some time left. He's keeping it. The Chiefs will use their third and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. 5 still to go here. This is second down.
Here we go, son. 11, 331, 331. Tonight.
They'll give up the gut to Walker. Ooh, they're on that one. Second down's going to end up in a loss of yards. Now the Broncos take their third and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. 6 yards to go here. It's third down.
Here we go.
We'll air it out on third. He'll put everything he's got behind it. And it's picked off, but, yep, pretty clear he was out of bounds, so no interception, incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time, and that'll bring up fourth down.
Well, it's hard for me to get too mad at him for missing a touchdown when he's already got 2 in his pocket. Maybe fantasy managers might not agree with me on this one, Kate. But don't worry, as hot as he is, I bet you a third one's coming at some point.
Six yards to the line. The offense is going to go for this.
Here we go, son. Go.
They do snap it. Here's Fields. A desperate shot here for the end zone. Oh, my. It's intercepted in the end zone. Jonte Barron has it.
This is one of the toughest tests yet of this game for the defense so far, Kate. And boy, not only did they hold up, but they turned some momentum with that interception in the end zone.
Here comes the final play of our first half. Now they send their back in motion right. Looks like they'll play it safe with a run to the outside. And they will finally catch up to him in just a second before he could reach that 40. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. The third quarter's going to start with a run by Walker. Rolling into enemy territory. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. Never a pause you want to make, partner. A player injured on that snap, and it is their running back, Kenneth Walker, who's being looked at. We've set it down from 37.
Here we go. 19 windy, 19 windy. Here we go. Good height.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he's going to work it ahead for about 3. Second down coming up.
You know, okay, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
Four yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Here we go. Hey, green 19.
Another carry for him. And a decent run gets about 4. It's going to be 3rd down.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, that's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule. That kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
Green 19.
They give it to him again. And the run will not work. He is stopped at the line. This is going to be 4th and short.
You know, I'm not sure what else could have been done there, Kate. Just the right call defensively to come up with a 3rd and short stop.
No kicker out there, so instead of a 46-yard field goal effort, they're going for it.
Here we go.
Looking to throw. Bails out of the pocket quick. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10. Shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Solid gain on that play, Brock. That's 5 yards. It's going to be 2nd down.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd.
18 Cardinal.
Line up the design keeper. Ooh, this is close, but I think it's going to be 3rd down. Gain on the play up to the 38. Now we see after that play, one of the Broncos having a little bit of trouble out there. They're going to head out to look at him. Third and just 2 to go. Here he is on 3rd and short. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. Manages a gain of 3 there. And it's going to be 1st down Denver.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
So 1st down from the 41. Shotgun handoff to Harvey. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Break the huddle. It's 2nd down now. We'll send him over right. Give here to the motion man. Finds a little room there. Gets him about 3 yards. They're up to the 43.
Taken down at the 43-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. And it's third down.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. Third and long for him here. Chased out to his right. Waddle makes the catch. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped.
13 yards.
Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for Broncos first down.
Do you feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop, we're playing the same guessing game the defenses are on those kind of plays? Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time the QB did a terrific job of finding that outlet.
Design quarterback run here. And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. Rohit Gilman up from the secondary for that tackle.
2 yards on the pickup.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Throwing from the gun here. On the move, headed right. Got for big yards on the right side. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
This QB is making it look easy, but that requires such a large amount of body control when you throw it on the move. You got to be able to get the same accuracy you would if your feet are set. Sure takes a lot of repetition to make it look easy.
Here's a design run. Breaks a tackle. He's still going. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
He'll work against the blitz. Has it down close. It's a Denver touchdown. The Broncos grab the lead on their first series of the half.
That play really had all the elements you're looking for from a tight end, showing that he can stretch that field with the route check, secure the catch, quickly become a runner check, and finally go finish that drive off and celebrate with your homeboys.
So the offense out there, the Broncos making the call to go for 2 here. Before the snap, some early movement. Let's see which side gets tagged with a penalty. He thought he had the timing down and could make the play, but just a hate. Too early. All right, now another opportunity to convert this 2-point try.
The Broncos will line up for the
Backfield is empty as they motion him out right. And he goes out of bounds. Wow, major miscue there, and they're not going to get 2.
Chiefs 14.
The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. Xavier Worthy now on the return. This makes it up to the 25.
Take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
How many hands I gotta take to level my aesthetics? Hurry up and get your muscle up. We got the plyometric. Granted by the lux, that's up the highest metric. The city just made it sweet. People diabetic. They mouth get full of deceit. Let these cowards tell it. Welcome to New Orleans with the etiquette of LA yelling.
Starting out trips right here. First and 10. Here's Fields to throw. Rolling left, buying some time. Complete to Walker on the check down. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
As soon as he starts to escape, Kate, you can almost see that gunslinger mentality come to life. It takes really perfect defense to hold up and keep him from finding something, but go get that first down. They couldn't do it right there.
Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4.
Here we go, son.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. Now that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Hey, extend.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Flush down out to his left. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on 3rd down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. 4th down coming up.
I'm not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer, extend plays, be creative, try different things, because nothing really consistently has gone well for him today.
Fourth down and 9, and look at this. The offense is still out there.
Here we go. 319, get that. Right.
He'll throw it. Rolling out to his left. Man downfield, he's got it. It's Worthy. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. That excitement brings us to the end of the quarter. They'll have a shiny new set of downs to play with to start the 4. It's the Chiefs in possession to start. They trail, but that lead is reachable. Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45.
Here we go. Right.
Shotgun snap to Fields. Completed to his running back. And this goes across midfield and into Broncos territory.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
Here we go. Good. 319. Right.
Throwing again. It's Fields. Getting out to his left. Tried to connect, but it winds up incomplete.
I think I got the same thought bubble as all the fans in the stands with that one. You just got to tuck it. Don't try to force the issue. You're out there in the open space. Put your head down and go get the first.
Here we go. Go.
Fields on 3rd and 2. Escapes out to the left. That is once again incomplete, and consecutive incompletions have now pushed them to 4th down. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Down a score. They're going to go for this on 4th down.
Here we go, son. Move the deck. Chips left.
Desperation time here. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced. Brock had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
You know, kid, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Putting a receiver in motion. on first down, they'll run. Still has some space inside the 35. All the way, touchdown, Denver! The Broncos make it a two-possession game here in the fourth. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
Extra point try now from Lutz. No problems on the extra point there. And the Broncos push the lead up to 12.
26, Chiefs 14.
The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out first and 10.
Hey, Ken, 551.
Out of the shotgun, Fields. Has him on the quick hitter. And this one does not go far. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7 at the 38-yard line.
Fields out of the gun. Flushed out of the pocket. On the run, deep down the left side. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's third down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down.
Here we go.
And they'll throw third and long. That one is caught. Horton has it. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. Timeout taken by Kansas City. It's second. We'll see how judicious they choose to be with that final timeout. First down from the 42.
Here we go, set. 222.
Another throw for Fields. Escapes the pocket. He tucks it and takes off. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
Halfway to the marker. It's second and 5.
Don't jump. 11. Blue 58, you see it? All right.
Now Fields. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
Can. Hey, can. Go.
Looking to throw Fields. Rolling left, buying some time. That one's cut along the left sideline. And he's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And it's going to be first down, Kansas City.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
that's out of bounds. I was telling you that we should talk about those memories that's out of overseas.
Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
From the red zone on 1st. Flush down out to his left. Has movement to the secondary. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Chiefs now within 1 score in the 4th. It's a Justin Fields touchdown. At this distance, a very dangerous player on any pass play because, Brock, as he's scanning the field to throw for the end zone, he's looking for an avenue to run it too.
Kate, this is exactly why it's never been harder to play defense in the NFL. The precision and the execution in the passing game, the efficiency has never been better. But then when you do cover it up, you got guys like this who can scramble and make you pay with their legs.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. This return starts at the 5. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. They'll throw to start the drive. Dumped off to his running back. And they're going to hand him a big loss on this 1st down. Forced out of bounds several yards behind that line of scrimmage.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that 1st down because you call a screen on 1st, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, that defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Back now, pressure coming. Finds him on the crossing route. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it stopped. Offense to the line fast.
11 yards on the pickup. It's now 3rd and 3.
Man in motion here. He's back to throw. And that's going to fall incomplete on a look to his running back, and it's going to bring up 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Look at them. They don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4. Looking to throw. Short pass brought in. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. They left the offense out there on 4th down, Brock, and look at the results. A big gain, 15 yards, and a fresh set of downs, too. Ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down. They've got a man in motion. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Complete out to the right side. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
Sometimes you're looking to push the ball down the field. As I've said before, the crumbs lead to a cookie. And you never go broke taking a profit, and those big tight ends will often find you those easy check down yards.
In a good spot here, 2nd and inches. They send a man in motion. Throwing it again here. Put the body on the line for his team. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And it's going to be 1st down, Denver.
And those are the completions they rely on in their passing game.
And he takes the spike. And they aren't fooled by that fake spike. They kept charging and got there to take him down. It's a sack on 1st down. We'll see if it changes the play they go with now on 2nd. That takes us to the 2-minute warning here in KC. Broncos leading by 5. Need to get that yardage back and a little bit more, too. It's 2nd and 14. On the handoff, here's Harvey. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains.
Even though that run did not net them a 1st down, I can promise you this, Kate. I promise you. I know how it works. They're going to circle that one. They're going to remember that one. And when they need some key yards on the ground, they'll come back to that call later.
All right, 2 yards to go here on 3rd down on what will be the 9th play of this impressive drive. Setting up to pass. Waddle makes the catch. And this one is over. He's got the Broncos the 1st down, and that should just about button up this victory.
There's no question the greatest concern there was just getting the 1st down. You want a high percentage throw, and you're not really concerned about big yards. Well, the drag route was perfect. He comes open in the short field. It's easy to zip that throw right in there and reset those chains.
1st and 10. It's Harvey. And this is going to be just what this defense ordered. A great play to back these guys up. Shift the momentum a little here in the 4th. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
All right, a couple yards to make up, Brock. Time to rediscover the magic on this drive. Here's 2nd and 12.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready, ready?
Line up the design keeper. He picks up 9 on some quality running there, and that brings up 3rd down. The Chiefs will use their 3rd and final timeout. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now.
I got to really rack my brain, Kate, to remember a play, a run in this league that nice that doesn't end up getting an offensive 1st down. He did all he could to will this drive forward.
Got it. Ready?
3rd and just 2 to go.
60 Bison. Come on. Set. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
Give up the middle to Harvey. And ooh, this one does not have a chance. They were ready for that one, and the effort brings up 4th down.
Like the final battle scene from a movie, Kate. Two sides charging each other, and they meet right at that line. And they didn't have to drive backward, All they had to do was hold the line to go win that battle.
Here comes Will Lutz, a lot riding on this field goal try. This only a chip shot from the right hash. Ooh, a little movement along the line there. That's going to cost the defense 5 yards. And that is a painful time to have a mental lapse, Brock, as the penalty takes the field goal team off the field and brings the offense back out. So now then, after the penalty, this is first and goal.
19, let's go. Check. 70 Lions.
They'll run here following the penalty. And he'll add to their lead on the final play of the game as he's in for the touchdown. The Broncos take an 11-point lead as they try to push this one out of reach. Well, that one might not sit so well with everybody down on the field. Heck, maybe some of his own guys, too. But he had a chance at a touchdown as time expired, Brock, and it was just too much for him to resist.
Yeah, it probably will ruffle some of the older school feathers down on the sidelines, but for a lot of the guys coming into this league each year, they're used to it. If there's time left, if you're trying to score, you're going to want to eat, no matter what the game situation is, and they used every last second available.
So for my partner, Brock Heward, and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Broncos are winners as we say so long from Kansas City.